Hello, hello, and welcome to Bumbaloo. I'm Bonnie, a wise panda and very good friend of the Lalalinos. A Tony's original about 3 friends: Cosmo the dog, Akio the Arctic fox, and Scout the mouse, who all have unique traits and talents. And when they come together, they make the best band in Bumbaloo. We can't wait to show you around, but first, let's take a sneak peek of how the Lalalinos are brought to life, from start to finish. Welcome to behind the scenes of the Lalalinos.
We have many great storytelling pieces in our portfolio and also many great musical albums, but we realized that there was missing something in between, and therefore we asked ourselves, how can we create something really unique which combines storytelling and music in a very special way?
What really sets the Lalalinos apart is the music. They are catchy, clever songs that can really be enjoyed by kids and parents alike. Those songs are not just standalone, they are woven into the storyline and they make the content much more engaging and fun for the kids.
What we wanted to do is create a brand that felt fun and fresh and modern and was specifically also easy on the ears for the whole family. It was really exciting because we're usually working towards what is exclusively on the Tony box, and now we're going beyond and are able to share our love for content and storytelling beyond the Tony box to a much wider audience.
Hi, my name's Akio. My name's Scout. And my name's Cosmo. And we are the Lalalinos!
Hey, I'm Amanda Turin and I play Cosmo. So Cosmo is the drummer of the Lalalinos. He's also a dog. Just like drummers, he goes into things, rushes into them head first. He's very loyal, he loves his friends. We got a lot of main character energy, super lovable, super excited and full of energy. It is so fun to play Cosmo. I love how extroverted he is. He goes full throttle at whatever he's doing, doesn't stop to think until he's after he's done it. You know, when I play him, it's like really fun to live like that and to think like that, because that's a little bit different than I am.
If you played it right, you could play music all day and read books all night. You know, never sleep.
Hi, my name is Courtney Shaw and I play Scout. She is the energetic, spunky leader of the Lalalinos. What I love about Scout is she is always narrating her life in song. She writes music about everything and anything that she is going through. She's very creative, very passionate. She's a team player. She's optimistic. But when things go wrong, she can be a little dramatic, which can be pretty funny. I truly get so much joy out of playing Scout.
She talks like this. She's very energetic and very passionate, and she is a little girl, so she feels whatever she's feeling so big, and she's a mouse, so she talks very high-pitched, and she's very fast-paced and spunky and hyper and giggles a lot.
Hi, I'm Simona Berman, and I play Akio in the Lalalinos. Akio is great because he's super calm, but also really passionate. He's passionate about so many things. He's passionate about music most of all, but he really likes reading, and he really likes science. Oh my gosh, does he really like science and putting things together and inventing things?
Maybe we could connect that old chair to this bendy metal whatcha-who's-it to hold my book up so I can read it. And then somehow attach everything to my xylophone.
I really love how he plays the xylophone, the keyboard. I also played the xylophone and keyboard. I still play the keyboard. The xylophone is a little bit heavy to carry around. I really connect to Akio on many different levels. I connect to his nerdiness, his science, his curiosity, his inventiveness. He always likes to take things apart, put things together, see how things work. And that goes for objects and music, and that also goes for people. And Akio really likes to make sure that everybody's together.
It's really great to try to think of ways that you can write scenes where the visuals really come to life in one's mind.
We have an episode about Cosmo trying to play this really long drum solo, and you can tell from the beginning that it's about the audio experience.
Yeah, there's a thing where he's trying to break the kind of the Bumbaloo record of playing the drums, and in the middle of it his mother calls up and says, "You gotta brush your teeth, Cosmo." And so Cosmo's like, "How am I gonna brush my teeth? My hands are too busy." And so then, one of the other Lalalinos offers to brush his teeth for him, so while he's playing the drums they're brushing his teeth. So it gets complicated in a good way that's, even though you can't see it, you can really get what's going on in a good way, I think so.
Oh, Mom! I can't brush my teeth! I'm breaking a bongo record here!
This drum solo episode with Cosmo, it's really, it could never happen with Scout. It could never happen with Akio. He's a drummer, and he's obsessed with being a drummer.
I'll drum for 3 hours plus 10 seconds and get my name in that record book.
But it all comes from character. It's all Cosmo, so that's the way you want to do it.
My vision was to create something, a musical architecture, which is sort of timeless, but at the same time has a modern twist. So it was a sort of timeless pop music style, 60s influenced, but also with elements from other genres like hip hop, like electronic music, like K-pop, for example.
Every night and day. We're on the groove, gotta move to the music. That's the way the Lalalinos do.
My favorite song would definitely have to be the Lalalinos Way. I think it's my absolute earworm. We were singing it all around the office, and then anybody who would come by would have to listen to us sing and try it out. And it's just such a fun time.
This will have to be the Lalalinos Way. I know it's a very popular choice, but it's also my son's favorite. He only heard it once, I think, and it really stuck with him.
Actually, I think it is sort of an umbrella song, which is a perfect introduction to the Lalalinos world and also reflects the heart of that franchise.
We'll be performing for the very first time the Lalalinos Way.
So come along and play the Lalalinos way. If you like music too, together me and you can make a brand new melody. All you have to do is sing with me like la 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 la.
Give it up again for the Lalalinos!
You're probably asking yourself, how are the Lalalinos Tonys made? This multi-step process combines creativity, craftsmanship, and technology. Once the characters have been developed, in both appearance and personality, illustrations are created. The design team uses those illustrations to create digital 3D models of the Tony. Designers use spheres, cubes, and other geometric shapes to model the Tony. During the virtual modeling process, each Tony has an additional block in its design showing their favorite color and instrument. Once the 3D model is ready, the designer will virtually paint each character and even have a little fun with some movement. After printed prototypes are created, the molds are then ready for production and painting. But first, the perfect colors for each Tony are selected, and sometimes even created with a special Pantone recipe. Next, a colorist will spray and paint by hand the finishing touches to the Tony. Speaking of magical, when you put all 3 Tony blocks together, they form the Lalalinos Harmony Triangle. I know! Unbelievable! Want to know what else we loved? Seeing our friends experience the Lalalinos for the first time. Come on, let's see what they think.
I love the Lalalinos songs because they're super catchy and easy to sing along to.
Bumba, 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 bumba. We're moving and grooving here in Bumbaloo. Say me, me. Testing, testing. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. Ooh, that's a new sound.
I like Scout too. I like the Cosmo. He's the best drummer. Who's him again? Akio. Ow! Ricky and Nancy this. I like all the songs.
Oh, tell me what could be better. I'm gonna do whatever.
Do you like the song? Yes. Whoop!
It's easy to see. Harmony, 1, 2, 3, let's make harmony. Harmony, 1, 2, 3, let's make harmony.
The Lalalinos, a Tony's original, is truly one of a kind. Each character, song, and story thoughtfully created to take your little ones on a magical musical journey. In the end, it's music that always helps us find our groove. Are you ready for a Lalalinos adventure? Then come along with us, and welcome to Bumbaloo!